Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. I'm very sorry, my delicious little babies, I'm all twisted. Not myself, my delicious little babies, no, my lights, okay? Sorry, let me just start again, take two. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious baby subscribers. And how I love you all so. I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're lovely and bright, okay? Now then, and I hope that you're all super duper well, my little beautifuls in the world, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. Okay, and much love to you as well, my delicious babies. And I hope that you too are having a super duper time wherever you are in the world and that life is treating you also most deliciously, okay? Now then, just to let you know, my weather in my neck of the woods in the old UK, okay? Well, if it's raining, it's raining, okay? The wind has picked up rather a lot and it's gone a lot colder. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Now then, can I please just say, this is my last video for today, and now we're in the evening, so it is dark, my delicious little babies, yes. Now then, if you do happen to enjoy my video, if you could please click on the like for others of you. You happen to stumble across me, you do enjoy my videos, if you could please click on the subscribe for others of you, please feel free to comment, always welcomed. And finally, if you would like to share my video with anybody who you feel would be interested, okay, that would also be most lovely and delicious as well. So please and thank you. Now then, I have something to say, my delicious little babies. Now then, I've had a conversation this evening because I needed to go out anyway. And, well, so my beautiful and delicious and dear little friend Kaz gave me a telephone call this evening, okay, and I wanted to share this with you all, my delicious little babies, okay, so please, if you can make from this as what you will. Now then, just to put you in the picture, my delicious little babies, my beautiful and wonderful dear little friend Kaz and I have been dear friends, there we go, for rather a lot of years, okay? So there is never, okay, any bullying, any annoyance. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, yes? Okay, we get on deliciously well, okay? Sometimes, you know, my beautiful dear little friend Kaz will come on the you know, on my videos with myself, yes, and you know, just to have a, you know, a conversation about the latest, about what's going on in the world, and you know, and other things, you know, and sometimes we can do a fun video, you know, where we just have a laugh and a joke, but there's obviously a lot of serious things within that video as well to listen to as well. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? So that's just to put you in the picture, and for those beautiful and delicious little subscribers, and how I love you so, my delicious little babies, okay, and I always will. And thank you for all of your support, okay, throughout the past just over a year, okay. Yes, okay. Well, the thing is this, and for any passers-by, okay, you know, who happen to, you know, stumble across me, yes. Well, for most, you would be able to see, in fact, for all of you, you'd be able to see, do you see what I mean, yes? There's never once been any bullying in a video or anything else for that matter, whether I'm on camera or off camera. Anyway, so I need to fast forward now, my delicious little babies, yes, to what I've heard this evening. So I did ask my beautiful and wonderful dear little friend Kaz if it was all right to put my video out, and she said, gave me permission, yes. So thank you to you, my beautiful dear little Kaz, yes. So last June, okay, now I did do a video, and we did mention about my dear little friend Kaz's doctors, yes. We did mention this, okay, And we went to doctors. In fact, I did a video, and then there was another video that my dear and delicious little friend Kaz was on. And, you know, she was talking about it, yes. And it was even up until recently as well. Okay? Now, sorry, excuse me, just have a sip of I've decided to have a cup of tea, by the way. My delicious babies is a change, okay? Oh, I do love a strong cup. That's a real strong cup, that is. Okay, so please and thank you. So last June, I was asked to go to the doctors with my dear little friend Kaz, yes? So off we trots to the old, you know, your friendly quack, yes? So this is just to put you all in the picture, okay, of what happened. So, of course, I was asked, you know, as you do, will you wear a visor, will you wear a muzzle, you know, a mask? I said no. Do you see what I mean? I've never wore one. And neither will I ever wear one. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I have to make that point abundantly clear, okay, straight away, okay? So we were, in the end, we went into the room anyway. No, they had no choice. They had to let us in, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? I wasn't rude. I wasn't impolite. Do you see what I mean? I was there with my dear little friend Kaz. Well, anyway, she went to go and see him, and it was, you know, happened to, you know, to be doing with, you know, to do with the old diabetes and everything else. Okay, so you had one doctor there with the old muzzle on. And then you had the other one who was sat in a chair, who didn't have the muzzle on, okay? Who, in my opinion, not being rude or disrespectful, but maybe she needed to go away and learn something new, okay? Because at the end of the day, whether you've been in the business for 40 years or not, do you see what I'm saying to you? You know, sometimes in life, one must practice what they preach. Are you all following me, my delicious little babies? Yes? So I was there as an extra pair of ears and an extra mouth. Do you see what I'm saying? If I was needed. Now, my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz, well, she's more than, you know what I mean, capable of speaking up for herself, as you've all clearly heard. You know, not in a nasty way. We'd like to have a laugh and a joke, you know, and talk about serious things and stuff. Do you see what I mean? So it's just that she wanted me to come with her. So I happened to mention to him, and anyway, there was something that flipping your woman there, this diabetes, right, was rambling on about, yes? And all I suggested, anyway, one of the things was flipping spuds potatoes, and she didn't go down that flipping road. Do you see what I mean? So I discussed that. Never once was I ever rude. My delicious little babies, no, I wasn't. I even made a suggestion on our way out. Yes, I did. Okay, and if my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz was here, she would tell you so. I made a suggestion for them to go on to other platforms, other sites, so that they can, politely speaking, educate themselves. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So, as far as I'm concerned, I never did anything wrong. I never shouted. I wasn't rude or anything. Okay? So now we fast forward. Now, if we remember, for all of our wonderful and delicious little babies out there, okay, because it is public knowledge, is it not? Yes, it is, that you see quacks, and they're still doing it now, your friendly quack, okay? Okay? Well, they wasn't going to letting anybody come and see them. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, most of the stuff was either over the dog and bone or FaceTime, whatever that is, yes? How you meant to diagnose somebody or help to treat somebody with a flipping face, you know, on this FaceTime silly business or on a dog and bone, I'll never know, okay? But that's another matter, isn't it? Yes? So during all that time, there wasn't really bothered, and it took my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz a very long time, months and months and months, to even get an appointment. My delicious little babies, yes? So anyway, so we fast forward, and she had trouble with her feet, yes? And she would tell you that herself. So next time she comes, we'll do a video, my delicious little babies, and she'll explain to you know it all to you herself, yes? Godly love her, yes? So what it was, she needed to have these tablets, Yes? Now, she was told that she could have these tablets and that they were going to be delivered to her because, you know, it was rather an important situation because her feet, you know, were in a lot of pain, okay? So, anyway, then I'm pretty sure she got a call to say, yes, to say that her tablets would not be arriving, okay? Now, considering we have friendly quacks, okay, who are there to help you, yes, well, it turned out, well, that wasn't the case, was it, my delicious little babies? If somebody's in a lot of pain, yes, I mean, obviously, if doctors and whatever are so caring, I'm not saying for all, but for most, okay, that at the end of the day, surely they wouldn't want to see their patient in pain, would they? My delicious little babies, so correct me if I'm wrong there. So anyway, so fast forward, I spoke to the, and this is all back last year, by the way, my delicious little babies, so we need to really keep that in our old noddle now, yes? So, because we're in January now, aren't we? Yes. So, I spoke to your pharmacist there, yes? Anyway, in the end, the pharmacist just put the phone down on me, which I thought was awfully rude. But anyway, but I wasn't shouting. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, so the pharmacy then contacted a doctor, okay, to speak to my dear, delicious little friend, Kaz, yes? So what happened was, my dear, beautiful little friend, dear little Kaz was here, right? So anyway, so I ended up speaking to the doctor as well, yes? And what I was saying is that my dear, beautiful little friend Kaz, you know, her feet were in pain. Do you see what I mean? And that really, if they say that they're going to deliver her tablets, well, then really that is what they should have done. Is it not? Yes, it is. Do you see what I mean? But of course, in this whole pandemic, okay, ones could get away with most things. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes. But when it comes to the old jab, 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 oh, plenty on hand. There we go. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes. So, never once during the short and brief conversation that I had with delicious dear little friend's Kaz's doctor, never once did I shout, was abusive at all. And I have to make that abundantly clear, my delicious little babies, yes? So then we fast forward to today. It's 10th of January, isn't it? Yes? My delicious little babies. So my beautiful dear little friend, Kaz, she receives a telephone call from local social services. Yes, look at that. And this was from what? June last year, my delicious little babies. Do you see? Now, only just a few days ago, yes, the doctor happened to be asking my dear little friend Kaz about me, and we actually said it, she actually said it, and we were discussing it on our recent video, okay, which is only a few days old, or a couple of days old, yes. Now, according to this doctor, who I had spoken to last year, yes, of my delicious little friend Kaz's doctor, yes, according to this doctor, she was worried about my delicious dear little friend Kaz. And I'm going to tell you now, my delicious little babies, what this is all about. Apparently, I'm a bully. Did you hear that, my delicious little babies? Yes? Apparently, I'm a bully. Do you see? So, they were very concerned about my beautiful and delicious little friend Kaz, because they've seen her, according to the social services here now, that she's very vulnerable okay, and that I'm bullying her. Are you all seeing where I'm coming from, my delicious little babies? Yes? Do you see where this has gone? So it was last June to 2022 to January the 10th, 2023. So number one, if they were so concerned, wouldn't this have been dealt with last year? If they were so concerned, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So that's ding ding, open to question, isn't it? My delicious little babies out there, yes? And secondly, well, just to let you know, no, I am not a bully at all. In fact, my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz then had to explain to this social services woman on the other end of the dog and bone, because I was so desperate to get hold of my dear and delicious little friend Kaz, you know, worried about her welfare and all that. Do you understand what I mean? Worried about her well-being. Do you see what I mean? To do with me, myself, yes? That she then had to explain that I am no such thing, and to explain exactly what happened all at that time. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, and she also pointed out that we've been dear friends, there we go, for a number of years. You know, rather a long time. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So, in the end, the social services turned around and said, you know, your woman there on the dog and bone at the other end, she said, oh, well, I didn't know that, and that you were friends and everything like that, yes? And my dear and delicious dear little friend Kaz says, she says, yes. She said, and my dear friend, little friend, she said, it's no such thing what I have been accused of. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Now, as far as I'm concerned, and I do not care what anyone says, that peed me off, and I've seen that as rather serious. And so did my dear and delicious little friend Kaz, and she was not a very happy little bunny at all. Because, you know, because when we look at it, this has been a doctor lying about myself, about my delicious dear little friend Kaz's dear little friend. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a barefaced flipping lie. Anyway, so this social services, your woman there, she said, oh, well, I'm going to cross it off. Do you see what I mean? Like it's nothing. Do you know what I mean? But they must not go around calling me a bully, when all I was doing was helping my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz, and she knows this. Yes? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So what it is, I'll tell you what all of this is about, shall I, my delicious little babies? Yes? I'll tell you what all of this is about. You see, what it is, doctors, okay, do not like to be told. Okay? They do not like anyone to suggest anything. They do not like to be told something. Do you understand what I mean? Because they're not right all the blooming time. It's been flipping well proven, hasn't it? Do you see what I mean? But if they were so bothered, my delicious little babies, about the well-being of my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz, would they not have flipping called my beautiful and dear delicious little friend Kaz flipping lad back last year? And then anyway, so we were finishing on the conversation, the two of us, my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz and myself, yes? And I said, I'll tell you what's going on here. I says, my sweetness. Yes, my little sweet. I said, what it is, when they've had somebody on the books, you know, when they've had somebody on their books for so long, yes, and they do not like somebody else coming along who can speak up for themselves. So whether this is, and I'm not just talking about myself now, my delicious little babies, I'm talking to many other beautiful and delicious little babies who even take the time to even watch my video this evening, and please and thank you, who could even be carers, who could be family, friends. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, even in some cases, work colleagues who go along with a friend, or do you see what I mean, or somebody else's family member or something like that. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, but if they go along the same as myself, yes, and they feel that something is not rocking and rolling and it is not right, so you do it in a polite way, but you politely put them in the place. But never once did I shout at that doctor for that doctor to call social services. Never once did I do any of that. I was asking why my dear and delicious dear little friend Kaz was not having a medication when she should have been having it, when they said she was going to have it, yes? And they were all so concerned about her. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies out there, yes? So I do not see that as any form of bullying at all. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It seems very much to me, my delicious little babies, that what they want to do, anyone who's been on the books for a very long time, because one must always remember that they must keep in the net. So they've got to keep on the books, yes? Because otherwise don't get a ka-ching. So there we go, your pounds, shilling, pence, dollars and change. Are you all following me, my delicious little babies, yes? So, I'm going to be honest with you, my little beautifuls out there, that did flipping pee me right off. And it's also peed off my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz as well, because she knows the truth. Do you see? Of all of this, from start to finish, she knows the truth. And she said so herself, so she told your woman there. And of course she's explained it to myself. God bless her for being so kind to do that. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But can you see how these rock and roll, my delicious little babies? Yes? So that's what they're doing. Do you see what I mean? But they still want to act as though they're caring quacks. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Got nothing across my shoulders, that tells me no. Do you see? What it is, they just do not want anybody else going along with their patients, you know, for myself, or my beautiful, dear and delicious little friend Kaz, or for anybody else out there, my delicious little babies, yes? They do not want somebody going along who can, do you know what I mean, question things. No, they do not. Do you see? Do you see how this is slipping, rocking and rolling, my delicious dear little babies, yes? So now apparently the social services woman there now has closed, you know, the case. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? Have you ever heard such flipping stupidness in all your life? Do you see? I'm no such thing. And in fact, you know what my beautiful and dear and delicious dear little friend Kaz said to you flipping social services woman there? Do you know what she said? She said, well, to be honest with you, she said it's not my best little friend Mia, yes? She said it's the doctors who my dear and delicious little friend, dear little Kaz, she said, it's a doctor. Do you understand what I mean? Not to me. Anyway, well, my dear, little and delicious dear little friend, little Kaz, she's not very happy. She's not happy about her doctors either. So I just thought I'd let you know. So yes, so I shall name my video, the title of my video, my delicious little babies, The Doctor Who Lied About Me. Yes, I flipping well will. Because you cannot go around saying things like that, but like I said, at the end of the day, here's the fact of the matter. They want to keep them, there we go, all patients where they want them. Do you see what I'm saying to you? You know exactly how this is rocking and rolling. Do you see what I mean? They do not want anybody in there, well, there we go, before I even say it, in their way. And that's what this is all about. But through the old pandemic and through everything else, they didn't show no concern for none of their flipping patients. And I could say a flipping lot more as well. But I'm not going to, and I'm not shouting at you, my delicious little babies, okay? So thank you once again, even for taking the time to listen to me. But no, that's really peed me off. And it also peed my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz off, because she knows the truth and she was done telling your woman there on the other end of the line of social services, do you see? And it took them from then to now. Do you see what I'm saying to you, sweet? Yes? So why don't they go after, this is how I'm going to end my video now, my delicious little babies, because it's really flipping wound me up, yes? So why don't they go after the real bullies who, you know, the ones who got carers, yes, who do nothing but spending the poor dear souls who they're supposedly supposed to be caring for, the ka-ching. You know what I mean? The ones who physically abuse, mentally abuse and emotionally abuse. Why don't they go after them? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? You've got to see how this is circle, 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 how this flipping world works. My delicious little babies, anyway, I'm not shouting at you, my sweets, but no, I am no such thing. And anybody who knows me, and you know, all of my other wonderful, beautiful and delicious little friends, and my beautiful and delicious and wonderful, beautiful little daughters, and my beautiful and delicious dear little neighbours, they all know this of me. I'm no bully at all. Flipping disgusting. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? So I'll tell you what, that flipping doctor there. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? I'm not going to say no more. I think it's best just to leave it. But anyway, my delicious little babies, that's all that I wanted to let you know, okay? No, I'll put the video out. And as soon as this upload, anyway, I'm sending it straight to my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz and all my other very close, beautiful and delicious little friends, you know, and neighbours, you know, in my phone. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious, you know, delicious little babies? Sorry, no, I'm no flipping bully at all. I'm disgusted to even be called that. But you see, they don't want anybody, or they don't want their patients thinking for themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? That's no disrespect for the dear little patients and my beautiful, dear and delicious dear little friend Kaz. No. But they do not want anybody. And the ones who really need to think about this is the majority of the doctors and the majority of the bloody nurses who do not know the flipping backside from the flipping elbow. They need to go and re-educate themselves, including that flipping damn doctor. And I'm going to leave it like that, my delicious baby, because you know what, it's really peed me off. And anyway, I'm so sorry. So until my next video, my delicious little babies, I know that you just see me all the time and said I'm a mama. Do you know what I mean? Not when I'm wrongly accused of something, and there's my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz to stick up for me now. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? You cannot go around saying things about me that is not true. Flipping putrid doctors. See what I'm saying to you, yes? But they never look at their own damn selves, do they? To see the things that they do wrong. No. But they're quick to flipping get on the dog and bone social services and talk a crock of shite. Flipping disgusted. Anyway, my delicious little babies, I should be all right shortly. I'll just have my cup of tea, have something to eat, have my tea, and then it's just annoying, isn't it? But this is what I'm saying to you. This is what these out there do. So for you, you know, beautiful and delicious little babies out there, if you happen to be a carer or you happen to be somebody of a family friend or something like that, and you go to a doctor's, just please. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, because some of you are going to flipping get me here. And for the beautiful and delicious little babies, you will not. But please just be on your guard, because this is a crap that they're at. Do you see what I mean? So they're quick to do that when there's even worse things going on in the world. Anyway, my delicious little babies, I'm going to go now, because I just get really flipping annoyed. Anyway, on that note, much love, my little beautifuls. Carry on spreading the love, okay? And until my next video, good night, God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.